I want you to think of a target market that you really want to develop. It could be a consumer market. It could be a business market. It may even be some hobby or something you're very passionate about. But I want you to think about a market that you really want to develop, because the goal of this MOOC and this specialization is to help you get there, to help you become a part of the community that you want to develop. We're going to do this by going through 3 steps in this assignment. First, I want you to identify a high-value market that's really important to you. Then I want you to develop a hypothesis as to what you think they're talking about on social. And finally, I want you to identify where you think they're going to be getting together to discuss these sorts of topics. And what we're going to do is in MOOC 2, we're going to give you very advanced social monitoring tools that will allow you to see if they really are talking about the topics you think they're talking about, or if there's other ones that they're of interest to them. We'll also look at what you think is where they're going to be congregating on social, and we'll see if that's really happening. So regardless of where you are in the globe, I want you to think of the market you want to develop, and then let's figure out what they might be talking about and where they might be meeting on social, and then we'll see if that's true when we go to the second MOOC. In terms of defining your high-value market, I don't want you to write a book on this. It's simply a 1 to 2 paragraph description of the high-value market that you want to develop. I want you to be as specific as you can. For example, if you're going after a business market, say we're going after aerospace, going into aerospace, identify the industry, but then take it to the next level. Who exactly in the aerospace industry do you want to develop a relationship with? Is it the CEO, the corporate executive officer, the CMO, the corporate marketing officer? Maybe it is an aerospace engineer or a design engineer. Exactly who do you want to build that relationship with? The more specific you can become, the better. Is there a specific geography you want to use? If you only want to develop it in a specific country, when you get your social monitoring tools in MOOC 2, you can actually bore them down into that specific country to learn what's going on in social there. If you're going after a consumer market, tell me a little bit about the demography. Are they male or female, rich or poor? Are they families or singles or couples? Or what exactly is it that you want? What is their lifestyle? What is their life stage? What are their interests? In 1 or 2 paragraphs, be as specific as you can so that one of your peers, when they read it, can say, all right, I see the market that you want to go after. And that'll help, because the more precise you can be, the better you can use the social monitoring tools in MOOC 2. The second thing I want you to do is write a paragraph on 3 or 4 topics you think that target market is discussing. And are they doing it in social, or are they going to conferences to discuss it? There's a lot of different places where you can gather information. But what do you think they're talking about? What are the experts talking about? Because again, we're going to use our social monitoring tools to see if that's true. But if you have a hypothesis, it helps you to sort of get going into what should I be looking for when you get those social monitoring tools. Finally, I want you to ask the question, where do you think they are engaging on in social? Are they using social networking sites? Are they engaging in virtual communities? Do they watch videos? Do they listen to audio? Think a little bit about where they might be engaging. If you have customers that are in this target market, ask them. That might give you some insights as to where they're going to be. But what I want you to do is to put down your hypothesis, again in 1 paragraph, to say where do you think they are in social and where are they connecting up? Is it a video thing? Is it a text thing? Is it an audio thing? Or all of those? And so what I want you to do is answer all 3 questions. You're going to post each one to Coursera. And then your answers will be reviewed and approved by your peer. This is a peer assignment. And then what I'd like you to do is to do this. You already have a Twitter account and a LinkedIn account. So identify some key experts that you know are in that target market, and then follow them on Twitter and link up with them on LinkedIn. The key though is if you don't know anybody, don't worry about this. We're going to pick that up in MOOC 2. But if you do it, you can kind of get an early lead in terms of beginning to follow people, to see what they're talking about, and to begin to confirm your hypotheses as to both where they're linking up and what they're talking about. Then also I'd appreciate if you'll go out and tweet the following message to let people know that you're going to begin growing your professional persona by using a number of tools to build the relationship.